North Decatur basketball has one senior on the team this year, and that's Caden Muckerhide. He's made an impact on the floor, but his story goes far beyond the stat line. He's been playing sports since he could walk, but that all came to a pause when he was 12 years old.
I got diagnosed with a tumor when I was coming home from church one day, and I went to many doctor's appointments.
And luckily the tumor wasn't cancerous, but doctors still didn't know exactly what was going on. It was a rare condition that had no previous case studies, but after Caden and his family consulted with numerous doctors, they made a decision together to undergo a complex surgery.
And then they had to take from here to here of his lower jaw out, and then they took his entire right fibula out and rebuilt his jaw. And it took at first an 11-hour surgery, and then he had to go through 2 more.
Caden always had a dream of playing high school sports, but first he had to rediscover the ability to walk before he could run again. The family knew they needed someone local to help Caden rehab and train, and that's when they went to Cook Performance in Batesville.
And we went to Jeremy and sat down with Jeremy, and Jeremy agreed to go one-on-one with him. And Jeremy followed everything that he could do and pushed Caden through that. And believe it or not, 6 months later, he was on the junior high football field.
And he made an immediate impact. His very first play, a 55-yard touchdown. And since then, he's never looked back. He's become a star athlete at football, basketball, and track. And as coaches have seen firsthand, he's done it all while making no excuses.
But here is a kid who persevered. He probably had ample opportunity to go, my leg doesn't feel like it used to, and I don't do things as easy as I used to. But he just kept doing it. You never heard him say it. He just kept playing.
Muckerhide is a Region 10 All-Star in football, and on the basketball court, he scored over 1,000 career points. But his basketball coach, P.J. Metz, who has overcame cancer himself, says one of Caden's greatest attributes is leading by example.
If I had to put him into one word and one category, it'd be toughness. I get to use him as an example with my own 2 boys almost daily. If they're whining around about, I got poked in the eye on the basketball floor, I fell down and got a bump or a bruise, how many times do you watch Caden go out and play the game of basketball or football and, get knocked around and he gets up and he may sprain his ankle and be limping around on it, but he's still out there without any kind of grief.
And tonight, Caden and his Charger teammates begin sectional action against Milan. And while Caden isn't much for words, he's sharing advice to other young kids who might find themselves in a similar position that he was in just a few years ago.
I would say just keep a strong mindset and a positive attitude. Don't look on it and be like, why me? Just take advantage of it because it just makes you stronger.
And the Muckerhides encourage any family going through a medical situation with their child to reach out if they need any support.